Hello, everyone, and welcome to 11-Foot Pole, a tale of high adventure. My name's Glenn, and I am the referee for this Dolmenwood session. Joining me around the mic are my regular cronies, coming to us from an undisclosed location in a bunker somewhere. Is JP.
I am JP, playing Thorgus Runemain, the Dwarven warrior.
Coming to us from a completely vanilla room with vanilla blinds, no curtains, bachelor padding it, is Matt.
Hi, Matt, playing Veritan the Elf.
Coming to us from Northeast Indiana with a whole bunch of books behind him to make him look educated, but they're actually mostly graphic novels, is Darren.
Mostly colored books, actually.
Tell us about your character. Today. Say what? You're cutting out, buddy. You're gonna have to try.
Am I? Are you talking to me?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I got a little too more, but playing.
That's Darren playing Kareth the Hunter. Karis the Hunter. Oh yeah.
He's also.
So everybody knows.
He's also playing on AOL dial-up today as well.
Right. Yeah. Joining us on AOL dial-up.
Retro episode.
This is the new mini for Veritan. Hopefully he'll stand out a little better. You'll be able to tell who is you, right? So that's you. So now this is Karis. And finally, Dapper Dan, the Dapper Dan man himself, the man in the hat, Jason.
I'm Jason, and I am playing Nareth, the now third level cleric.
All right. So when we last left off our story, our party had entered the Incandescent Grottos. And if you look in the chat there, I'm going to share this with our viewers. But if you look in the chat, you should see a redacted version of the map of the first level of the Incandescent Grottos. Oh, wait, that doesn't work for sharing it with the fans. Anyway, if you look in there, you see E. Is everybody able to access this while we're talking?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You see area E there is where you entered. There's a kind of a waterfall there, and you see the stairs to the south that you came down, and you got into this first area where it says monkeys. They were more like little forest sprite things, kind of Tinkerbell kind of things, but you interacted with them. You didn't murder any of them or anything like that. If you look to the north side of that, you'll see two ways out. One is underwater, which you guys spotted. There's an arrow pointing to level 2, and then across there was this dark hallway, and I think it was Thorgus who saw somebody's silhouette kind of move down that hallway to the north. But you couldn't get there without taking a dip. So you guys decided to head east into Area 2, where there were all these trippy crystals. Matt looked deep inside of one and had a existential experience. Then you got to Area 3, which was thick with all these crazy, I think it was red and black mushrooms, which nobody just jammed one in their mouth for some reason. All of these rooms were kind of glowing, but from here you saw a passage to the north and a passage to the east that were both dark down those passageways. You haven't lit up any torches yet or anything. You decided to go down to Area 4, where there were some kobolds harvesting this purple glowing moss. We're getting a very psychedelic sort of theme going on. So that brings us here. This is the room full of mushrooms. Okay, you can barely see over here the path with all the crystals that brought you into. Whoa! I can't look at the mirror and do it. Brought you into the mushroom room. You went south down here to the moss room. Oh no, Veritan. You just did you turn off your camera?
No, I see myself. Anybody else?
Oh, I'm
not
sorry.
see
No,
me?
no, no. Naroth.
That's Neroth.
Okay. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. You guys made it to this room, the moss room, and in here you encountered 4 kobolds. This door is laying on the ground and leads to this dark tunnel here. Okay, and these are the Harefoot heroes back here: Cornelius, Zaius, and Landon, and of course this is Dankin, your foreman, who is now actually a 1st level halfling. He's not just some 0 level follower.
With abilities. With
Yeah,
abilities.
with
scores.
abilities. He's got his own character sheet. Yeah, he's ready to rock. Hey, Darren, while we're doing this, you might want to download Discord on your phone. You're like really choppy. I'm just warning you.
Okay.
And you were talking to these kobolds, and they were talking about, you asked them if they had seen this necromancer kind of character, and they said they had, and that he was forcing them to work for him, and that he was down this hallway somewhere, and you guys were like, oh, well, maybe we can, free you from the necromancer's evil. And they were like, oh, he's very powerful. We're not sure if you can fight him. How does Schwarzenegger talk? Get to the chopper. Yeah, we don't know if you're going to be able to fight him. He's very powerful. Maybe you should just get out of here. And you guys were like, well, wait a minute. What if we could lure him out here somehow, and we could ambush him, and then we could set you guys free by murdering him, right? And they're kind of all looking at each other. They're all very scared. And they were kind of hemming and hawing. And when we ended last session, you guys felt like they were getting ready to call for the necromancer or take some kind of desperate action, right? So it's at this point that Varanog, come on, focus up. Anyway, Varanog, the leader, and I think I'm pretty sure it was old Thorgus that could speak Kobold, right?
Educated contractor. Yep.
Wait a minute, that certainly doesn't work. Okay. Oh, Darren, look at you, man. Fast and easy. Can you hear us though?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, all right. So Thorgus is talking to them, and they're all kind of looking at each other and getting more and more nervous. And then finally, Varanog is like, "All right, listen. I didn't want to have to do this, but you're forcing my hand, okay? You're forcing me to do this. I did not want to do this, okay? I just want that to be on record. But I'm going to have to be honest with you. We've totally been lying about the necromancer." And they're all kind of nodding.
Are they grinning? Like
No.
grinning while
They're all
talking,
like,
or are they-
they're all shaking their heads, and they're like, yeah, so listen, we just, we were very scared when you came in with all of these halflings, because they are like our ancestral enemies, and we were afraid that you were going to totally murder us, so we tried to lie to you to get you to go away. We don't know anything about the necromancer you mentioned.
We can still murder you if that's what your desire is.
No,
but,
listen, please. I'm very, very sorry. You got to understand, we're innately sort of cowardly. It's just in our nature. We can't help it.
So what is the deal here? The honest deal.
Well, we would still like it if you would please go away and leave us alone. Is the honest deal. Yeah. If you could please leave us alone. If you could please leave us alone, and that would be wonderbar. Wunderbar.
I meant, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Why should we not kill you? And what
Oh,
is, what
well,
is going
okay.
on down here?
Well, okay. So, actually, we just come into this cave. We live out in the woods. We have a whole kobold community out there, and we only come in here to harvest this moss, which we brew. It's called micro brewing. It's where you create small batch, high quality drinks from the
Beer.
moss. And so, as far as why you wouldn't want to kill us, I mean, I'm asking very nicely. Is one main thing, but we don't actually have any useful information about the rest of the dungeon because we don't go in there. Yeah,
So
we don't go in there.
Orgus will look back at the rest of the crew and just basically give them the look of thoughts. What are your thoughts?
Are you going to translate for them first because they have no idea what you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell them all that.
Make sure you tell them we're very, very sorry.
I'll leave out that part.
So we're still looking for the necromancer, right? Or are we just looking for?
You're looking for the dragon. You're looking for the lindworm.
That's right.
That's supposed to have this book. And
Apparently
of course,
said
just
about-
treasure in general, because there's
Right.
nothing like
So that's
treasure.
what we do.
Yeah, but so the crown, the guy who wants the book offered to identify the crown for you, right? He said it was
Right.
obviously magical, so you left it with him, the fearball guy, and then you're like, well,
Do they
let's
know
go.
where the- Do they know where the dragon is, or the dragon is?
There you go.
Crap. No, we're not even sure if this is his lair. Now, we have seen him flying around, and I don't think he's a dragon. I think he's a Tazzleworm. So a lindworm doesn't have any wings, but we've seen it flying around. So I think it's a wyvern or a Tazzleworm or something like that. But nobody knows for sure where it lairs. If it lairs here, there must be another way out of these caves.
Tomato. They both can kill us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else they can tell us about the caves or how we might get to figure out where the wyvern is?
What do we do?
So it's a great big dungeon complex. There's all kinds of different groups that have used it in the past, and as far as we know, people do come here sometimes to harvest the crystals. Oh wait, I'm so glad you asked, because now you get to roll on the rumor table. So yeah, people come here to harvest the crystals. We think there's the dragon's lair. There must be another way out, and I'm gonna give you 2 rolls on the rumor table. It's not a rumor. It's not a rumor at all. Darren, I'm gonna let you roll, and JP, I'm gonna let you roll. You're going to want to roll. Let me see. Let me think about it. Treasure, rumors. You're going to want to roll a d10, and I'll tell you if you have to re-roll.
I'm sorry, what sided die?
A 10. You're going to roll a d10. JP got a 6, but he has to roll again because that's the same rumor you got from the Fearbog Lord at Red Wave
8.
Manor.
I got a 1.
Okay. JP, you have to roll again because that's the rumor you got from the fisherman.
Last time, 9.
Oh, yes. Well, what I heard is that it is not a tailsworm, but it's a water dragon. Yeah, water dragon. And that there is a submerged cave at the base. At the bottom level, there's a great submerged cabin, and cabin. Oh, listen to me, cavern. He live in a cavern at the very bottom. Yeah.
As long as we don't have to take a sub there, we're good.
Oh no, JP. Now it's not what I've heard, but listen, I'll tell you a rumor, Thorgus, that I know about this dungeon. There's a cursed temple. There's a cursed temple here somewhere to some kind of evil god or demon or something, but it's supposed to be completely filled with treasure. That's why people come to the Incandescent Grottos. They want to learn about this evil temple that's all cursed and everything, but I don't think the gold is cursed. I think you can take it and get it to your chopper.
Now, I faintly remember in the early days, we talked about the water dragon before. So at least that's right, kind of in line with what we've heard in the past.
Yes, that is correct. So,
The rumor mill about is.
what's that, Darren?
There seems to be a real rumor mill about what.
Yes, about what the dragon is. Yeah, you're getting a lot of different information.
Yeah.
So, Lord Malbleet told you it was a lindworm. The fisherman told you it was a tasselworm. And now you're also hearing that it's a water dragon. But
Well, in the first couple weeks that we played, we heard water dragon as well, in a submerged in a cave.
oh, maybe you've already heard that rumor. But so now you've heard that rumor twice.
Yeah, because we avoided the water dragon because we were first level.
But not anymore. Now, full of courage and self-confidence, and an extra hit die, you're ready to plunge into the depths. So listen, does that mean you're going to let us go because we gave you valuable, possibly true information?
Possibly true.
Well, listen, anytime you roll on a rumor table in an old school game, there's a chance it's false.
That is true.
Also, listen, Mr. Dwarf, we would be willing to give you strudel. If you let us go, I have some strudel.
I could do for some strudel.
Yeah. What do you say? Are you going to let us go or what?
So there's, as far as I'm concerned, they can go. I don't know what the rest of the party says.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, bon voyage. Best of luck to you. Yeah, be very careful. And when it comes to when some of this moss regrows, I'll be back. JP, you let him go?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean,
All
I
right.
don't have anything against kobolds.
They grab their bags of moss, hurry past your halflings. There are dirty looks exchanged in both directions, and they head out of the dungeon.
I remember that kobold name from Thundercats for some reason. It keeps coming to mind.
Like this Varanog?
But they looked a little bit more like teddy bear, like mechanical teddy bears.
Oh.
Right.
Well, kobold is not a D&D thing. It's an old German word that basically means goblin, just like everything else,
Okay.
in from that far back. Okay, so you guys have 3 unexplored passages, all of which are dark. There's this one where the door has fallen down. And then out of this room back here, there's a northbound passage and an eastbound passage, both of which are also dark. And
And
And so the two passages out of here are more rough hewn, like this area is. Looks like it was a natural cave that somebody expanded on, whereas this is definitely more square cut, finished, stonework. But those are your three choices right now.
do any of the passageways smell a little more foul than the rest?
I'm pretty sure this one is going to smell the foulest. Yeah, yeah. There's a weird kind of swampy smell coming up out of that passage, whereas the other two don't really have a smell coming out of them.
Water dragon dung.
What did you just say?
Water dragon dung.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know what that smells like, but kind of a swampy smell.
So remind me again. Our first. I mean, we've got a lot of different things we're looking for, but we're coming to kill this quote unquote dragon.
You're trying to get a book. Yeah, there's a book in the dragon's hoard called the Book of Bone and Ash or something like that.
Okay.
You're not really here to kill the dragon. Yeah. You're here to get the book, which is supposed to be in the dragon's hoard. But if you can get it without killing the dragon, Bilbo Baggins style, so much the better.
Well, let's I'd say we go the foul smelling direction then.
Yeah.
All right.
In lieu of any better option? Yeah.
So Thorgus, you step up to the fallen door. Let's see here. The fallen door, collapsed heavy door. So it's not broken. It's a big, heavy stone door. It looks like it was pushed out from the inside. As you get close and are looking into the passageway, a voice booms out. Bow, mortal, before the Faceless Lord. It seems to echo out of the hallway.
That's bad.
In common?
Yeah, in Slavic, yeah.
Foul mortal in front of the Faceless Lord.
That is correct. Everybody take 4 away from your intelligence and then roll a d20 and try to get that or less.
Oh, shit.
Good luck.
Can you roll negative?
Right, Matt,
It's a pretty obscure piece of information.
You got this. Nope.
Hold on, I need to put on my cheaters.
A 12?
I rolled a 2. Woohoo!
You did?
There you go, Matt.
All right. So, Veritan the elf, you have heard the expression the Faceless Lord before. You don't know much about it, but you believe it's like the name of a major demon prince or sort of Duke of Hell, something like that. There's like Orcus, there's like Demogorgon, and then you've heard somebody refer to the Faceless Lord before.
I'm really sorry for buying him that Orcus thing. I regret buying him the Orcus miniature. That's on me.
That is on you. What do you guys do?
Maybe we should take one of the other routes.
We can always turn around.
It's true.
I mean, I'm up for a dragon, but I don't know about a demon.
How do you like that, Darren?
We can't see anything.
That's an awesome dragon, though.
No, this is Orcus.
Oh, that's Orcus.
Yeah, he's got a snake for a tail. He's got the wings.
He looks like he's got a shit ton of hit points.
Yeah.
It is working.
Okay. So that voice booms like it's almost like like a light that comes on in your shed when you open the door. It's like you step close enough to the opening and this voice booms out. And then you're just looking down there. It looks like it continues into darkness, and maybe you can make out doors on each side, but it's hard to tell. Oh wait, you have dark vision, don't you?
I do.
So does Thorgus, right? Thorgus, you're the one standing there.
Yes.
Oh, let's see here. Look at my sheet again.
You're a first edition dwarf, man. Of course you have dark vision.
I have infravision. There's a difference.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you. So you guys look down there. Now, natural light spoils infravision, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, it looks like a narrow hallway with more of these stone doors lining the left-hand side and the right-hand side.
Okay, here's a thought, fellas. What if it's somebody down there that's not really as big as he sounds, and he's using like a megaphone to scare people away?
I like that. I like that.
I mean, we've seen that happen before.
You're right.
How did that turn into the guinea pig?
Well, what do you guys say?
How did he become the guinea pig?
Just lucky, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
You miss one show. You miss one show, one episode, and it.
I mean, I've already died twice. I can lead. I don't care.
All right, so you guys go down this hallway?
Sure.
Slowly.
Right.
Here, let me do this. Let me pause the record. I don't know if that factors into your factors into your thinking process.
Push him to the front.
I guess my question on a silver sword.
Yeah.
Does it increase my ability to hit or anything? Is there any pluses to it? No. It's just more likely to cause damage.
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
So an undead that can't be hurt by normal weapons can be hurt by a silver weapon, and I think
I've got silver tip arrows too.
And I think the silver does extra damage against the undead.
Okay. I was gonna say I have 1d6, but I don't know what it.
Yeah, it's just effective against the undead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still 1d6, no extra damage.
Yeah. Speaking of which, hey Naroth.
Yes.
A couple weeks ago, when you graced us with your presence, I seem to remember you saying something about you having a silvered mace. Did you say that?
Yeah,
did you write that?
Yeah, I did. That's what I was going to have in town when we were buying all our kit. Yeah.
Okay. Spend all his money.
The thing about that is you have to like order those. It like takes time for him to make one up.
Well, we've been to town twice. Are we still waiting?
Yes, you're still waiting. Also, so for now you're just using a regular steel mace. Okay.
Okay, so not silvered, and then also my scroll of spare the dying that I had on order in town. We're not done with that either, or what?
No, the guy hasn't even got down. Darren, you froze with the biggest smile on your face. You look like you're so happy to be going down this corridor. I can't remember what else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. So there's also a thing going on where the hare-footed heroes and they all basically made it back to town naked, right? And they signed on to come adventuring with you guys. So I'm basically going to say you guys forwarded them some money to buy some gear, and then that'll like come out of their share. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think we need to worry about all the bookkeeping on that, but
Orgus will take it out of their pay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it'll like come out of their share.
Their construction pay. He'll make the book.
The Harefoot Heroes. The Harefoot Heroes are not construction workers. They're the guys you rescued from the hole in the oak.
You don't know that they're not construction workers yet.
I love that JP and I have dueling control over the backstory of this whole world. Damn it! They are not contractors; they're adventurers. Just because they're halflings. All right, so you guys enter this hallway. I'm not gonna try to set up all of this terrain, but basically, there are 3 doors on this wall, and there are 2 doors on this wall. So this hallway, now that you're, is somebody going to light a torch?
If somebody behind me lights a torch, I can see, right? Since I'm in the lead, I don't really want to carry a torch and a sword at the same time.
Right. JP, are you going to have Dankin carry a torch?
Dankin can carry a torch. He's can
all right.
help out.
So he can carry one of mine. I'll go ahead and I'll take one off of mine. He can carry one of mine.
Okay. All right. So mark one off. All right. So as I say, this hallway is whoa, Darren, whoa. It's a roller coaster ride. Whoa. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, all right. I want to make that full screen. Just we're all going, whoa. All right. So this hallway is carved out of this black stone. It's finished off with all these black stone tiles and stuff. Does not look like the native stone from out there. Like somebody brought in a specialized black basalt or something. And it's all pockmarked and like sort of riddled with holes and marks. And as I say, there are 5 doors in this room. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Who goes to which door first, or do you guys just walk on through down to the room at the end?
No, I think we should at least stop and listen at the doors as we go.
Since we're so good at listening.
Yeah, I forgot about our favorite pastime.
Hey, I rolled good.
Failing at listening.
I had one good roll today. Maybe it'll continue.
There you go.
Hey, I got mine. So I listen at one of the doors, and I got a 2, so I hear.
I got a 3, so I think I missed.
Yes, you did. All right, so...
It was like Scooby-Doo listening. We're all thunder listening.
No. There are 2 separate doors. And Naroth and Karis, you guys see them each go to a different door, right?
Okay.
And then in the torchlight, you kind of make out. At first, it looks like a handful of water or something has kind of fallen down from the ceiling at each of them. But it's actually like a sort of a transparent slug that that tries to land on each of them. Here.
A transparent sludge or slug?
Slug.
Yes.
Slugga.
Yes. Transparent slug.
Okay.
So they're attacking with surprise. They're called gelatinous squirms.
Nice.
Is it?
Naroth? I'm sorry.
Karis,
the one that comes after you, gets a 13. What's your armor class?
14.
All right. So this thing, you feel something hit your shoulder, and it's like on you, but it doesn't manage to like get any exposed skin. It's kind of on your cloak and your armor. JP, yeah. The one that tries to get you gets a 9.
Falls on the ground. Black.
All right. Darren, roll me a d6. Let's roll for initiative. Oh, he's frozen again.
5.
All right. You guys get to go first. Nobody needs to move during the movement phase.
Thorgus will just Thorgus will try to smash.
They are physically on you. They just haven't hurt you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thorgus will try to smash it in the wall, like between himself and the wall, just like.
Okay,
since we can't
I like
swing at it.
Yeah, roll an attack.
I rolled an 18 plus
an 18.
Something. Yeah. So
okay.
That's probably.
All right. So I'm gonna say, since you're not really using a weapon, you're just using your back. I'm gonna say you're gonna do 1 point of damage plus your strength modifier if you have one.
That would be a +1.
Okay. So you kind of squish the already squishy gelatinous squirm. Darren, what do you do about the one on your back? I can't make out what you're saying. You're frozen up.
I'm sorry. Can I use
Fergus will yell for Dankin to bring the torch and maybe try to burn these things off.
Okay, hold on. Let Darren try to finish the sentence. Are you going to try to throw it off of you or attack it?
I was going to try and use my sword and see if I could just stab it.
Sure.
On my shoulder.
Yeah. Roll a d20, add your attack modifier. You're going to be at -2 to attack because it's on you. And you didn't exactly train for swinging at things that are stuck to your shoulder.
I got a 15.
15 hits.
+2 for a dex bonus.
Yeah, even at -2, that hits. So roll your damage. Hold up how many fingers have All right.
I don't even.
Veritan and Neroth, what do you guys do?
Oh.
So there's one on me?
No. There's one on Darren and there's one on JP.
Can I just pull it off of whoever's closest to me?
Oh, no, wait. There is one on you. I'm sorry. You've already acted.
I acted. I didn't act, did I? I don't remember attacking anything.
I said that there was one on Darren, but there shouldn't have been. But we'll just change it so there is. So this one landed on Darren. This one landed on Thorgus. So now you can spin around. They're both equally close to you. What are you going to try to do?
Can I just pull one off, or do I need to use a weapon? I'm afraid I'm going to
try to pull one off.
Guys.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Chainmail.
Okay. I mean, you've got like gauntlets that are part of your chainmail.
Yeah.
All right.
Like to try to pull it off and throw it like against the wall or whatever.
Okay. Roll a d20 and add your strength bonus if you have one.
21.
21? Great. Oogly moogly. All right. Who are you pulling it off of, Darren or JP?
Whoever. JP, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So
I'm not sure who's closest to him.
You take a swing at this thing. Now this thing is on the ground. Naroth, you're last up. What do you do?
Okay.
So Karis is right here next to you. He's got one on him. He's trying to find a way to hit it with his sword. And there's one on the ground over here.
Okay. How much can I actually get done in an action? Can I try to get the one off of Karis and smash it with the mace on the ground at the same movement?
Nope, it's one or the other. You can pull it off, or you can just straight up attack it. But obviously, if you miss by too much, you're going to club Karis in the head.
Right. Okay.
Great.
So, okay. Let me try to get the one off of Karis.
Roll a d20 and add your strength bonus.
Okay. Oh, wow. Jeez. That ain't happening. A 5?
All right. So you try to, you see Veritan, rip this thing off and slam it on the ground. You're like, oh, that looks like a good idea. And you try to grab it, and it's just like trying to grab butter when your hand is covered in olive oil. It's just like, you just can't get a grip on it. It's stuck to him way too hard. All right. Yeah. Now it's our turn. Darren, the one that's still attached to Karis, tries to nom on you. That's 11 nom attack. I assume that misses.
That's correct.
All right.
Correct.
One and two is the dwarf. 3 and 4 is the elf. 5 and 6 is the cleric.
Dwarf has a name.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best here. All right. So, Veritan, after you threw it to the ground, with a disquieting speed, it squirms up towards you, squirms up your leg, and is trying to get inside your armor towards your nether regions.
Uh-oh.
That's a 19 on the die. I think I'm nom-nomming on you. Am I not?
Yeah, but he would have to roll a 19 to find that.
It's a D3 damage. So that's a 2. You take 2 hit points of damage, and it's kind of attached to your thigh, trying to get through to your femoral artery and get your precious bodily fluids there. Let's roll for initiative, Darren. Beat a 1. What'd you get? 3. All right. What's everybody going to do? Matt, let's start with you. What does Veritan do?
Well, I'm going to try to get the one. I'm going to try to, stab the one that's on me, I guess. But is it under my armor? Is that? Did you say?
Yeah, its head is up under your skirt, kind of.
I might give him a few minutes then.
Oh Lord!
He takes 1d4 of enjoyment damage.
Yeah. It doesn't.
I guess I try to reach in and take him out.
Okay, all right. I was saying, if you want to go stabbing at your own femoral artery, that's fine with me. But yeah, so you're gonna try to grab him again. Roll a d20. Add your strength bonus.
God damn it! Me and my bad eyes. 15. 15.
All right. You pull him off and throw him on the ground.
Again. Somebody stab the son of a bitch.
What did this one do last round? Tried to attack the cleric, right? No. Oh, he tried to attack. He tried to attack.
Karis.
Yeah. Thorgus. All right. Thorgus. So there's 2 on the ground in front of you. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at one. The one that fell off me, I'll swing on it with my warhammer. 17, right. 18
hits.
And that is 2 points of damage.
It's still squirming, buddy. It's still squirming. Darren, what about Karis? So they're both on the ground now, in the middle of all you guys.
I rolled a 19.
Oof. All right. Are you going after the injured one or the uninjured one?
Let's go after the injured one and put it out of its misery.
How much damage you do?
7.
Oh yeah. All right. So you stab down at it with your sword, and it ruptures with a sickening pop, and its ectoplasm splatters all over you. That leaves Neroth.
Okay.
So there's one
so
left.
The location.
There's one left. It's on the ground right in front of you, between you and Thorgus.
Okie doke. Okay, so I'll try to smash it with a mace.
There you go.
Nope.
All right.
I mean, really.
Thorgus.
Yes.
It's going to try. Oh, wait, no. There's 4 of you going clockwise from Thorgus. Oh, guess what, Veritan? You're in luck. This one tries to get a hold of you too, but with a 10, it's probably not going to.
Yeah, I have a
Darren.
16 with my shield.
Initiative in the next round. Beat a 2.
2. I got a 2.
Beat a 5.
2.
All right. Veritan.
Hey Glenn,
Yes.
Is your die camera supposed to be working or not? Because I haven't seen it move.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
He's just saying random numbers.
That's right.
Interesting.
Not a big deal. I just didn't know if it was, if I was missing something or.
Okay. Yes. Thank you for letting me know about that. But now I'm totally mentally blocked. I won initiative.
You won.
Right?
You won initiative. Yeah.
And I went after you.
Yeah.
And I missed you. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Finish this thing off. Everybody roll an attack. You're trying to get AC 11.
I got a 5.
17.
14.
If you hit, roll your damage. Tell me what your damage is.
3 damage. 3 and
Jason,
5.
did you hit?
No, sir.
All right. I still have 2 hit points left, and by God,
After 8 points of damage.
Yes. I had one had 6 and one had 10. Let's roll that initiative. I'm trying to get somebody.
Beat a 6.
All right. So you guys kill this thing this round. I'm sure. Law of averages. It only has 2 hit points left. All right. JP, it's impossible for me to cheat. Like, it's just, I'm the referee. So anything I do.
He's right.
All things with Glenn are possible.
That's right.
Hey.
All right. So.
Don't complain, or your runner goes to get the scroll won't make it back. He'll die in transit.
So brace yourselves for this. Matt, you still have your calculator out?
I can, yeah.
Yeah. So those guys were worth 20 experience points each, right? So that's 40 experience points. Now your party consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your party consists of 8 adventurers.
That's 5.
So you guys net a whopping 5 experience points from that. Which, by the way, there were 4 kobolds, and they were worth 5 each. So that's 20.
Yeah.
But we didn't do anything with them. So.
We didn't kill those guys.
No, you didn't kill them, but you made it through the encounter. You still get this massive experience points. What is 20 XP divided by 8 dudes?
2.5.
So everybody gets 2 more experience points for talking their way past the kobolds. Okay. So now that we've got that caught up to date, as I said,
no, just kidding.
on this side, there are 2 doors. On this side, there are 3. You guys were listening at the doors.
And Thorgus was successful.
And Veritan failed.
Okay, so I'm trying to turn this around the right way. So, Thorgus, you're at the door to 6. You notice a tarnished brass plaque that says Master of Ooze. And you don't hear anything. It's title case, by the way. Master and Ooze are both capitalized. Matt, you're listening at the door to 9. You see holes where a plaque might have once been attached to this door. And you don't hear anything beyond it.
Well, the Master of Ooze doesn't sound like anybody we want to, it's just probably a bigger one of those slugs.
Now, Thorgus, you notice on your side, the next door, so the middle of the 3 doors on your side, is kind of ajar. And
shaped like a jar.
Yeah.
That was good.
And Veritan, you notice the same thing about the other door on your side. It's not all the way closed, like somebody's opened it.
What do you guys do? We didn't hear anything. I'll go ahead and open mine a little more since I didn't hear anything in there.
No. The next door is ajar.
Oh,
you listen to door number 1. That's the King of Oozes or whatever it is, Master of Ooze, and then the next door up is kind of ajar. You go up to that one.
Oh, yeah, and I got a 2, so I effectively did it again.
You hear a rustling sound.
Leaves?
No.
Chips.
Feathers? Like ruffling of feathers?
Rustling isn't the best word. More of a kind of a squelching would be a good word. Kind of a sort of kind of sound.
Like something's eating, possibly?
Could be.
Okay. I will let the others know that there's something in there eating. At least I think there is.
Matt, did you go up to
the next? Yeah, I went to the next door and listened. I rolled a 1.
There's nothing to hear. There's a heavily tarnished brass plaque that is partly illegible. It has mass, M-A-S, and then an illegible section, then of, and then an illegible section, and then the letters G-E-L. And the M in mass is capitalized. But you do not hear anything coming.
Master of something.
Yeah, gel something or something gel. Or
do you
gel.
think there were like plaques on all of these doors and there's just one still on and that one fell off? And
oh yeah, JP, the door that was ajar that you hear a rustling sound behind, it has a tarnished brass plaque that says Master of Dissolution. So there's one more door. It's past the rustling sound one on the left. What do you guys do?
I will instruct my archers to ready their bows, and I'm going to swing this door open.
Okay.
And have them.
When you say your archers, do you mean Karis and Veritan, or do you mean
Karis and Veritan? Yes.
Okay, so
realize we were your archers now.
Well, I'm in the front, so everybody behind me is mine.
We're having this problem in the other campaign too. JP just says, "Oh, well, I'm in charge, right? Okay, here's what I do."
I hate being in charge, actually.
You don't sound like it.
You open the door to area 7. Dark stone blocks, pockmarked, 8-foot high ceiling. In the on the floor to one side. Oh, you can't see that. Can you see it now? There you go.
Yep.
On the floor to one side is this just kind of a twisted bunch of metal. You can't tell what it used to be.
Does it look heavy?
It's hard to say. There is, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in this room. There are some pots of some kind. Sorry. You're in room 7. Wait a minute. Was I reading the wrong thing? Yeah. I was totally reading the wrong thing.
GM.
Heap of twisted metal. And a swollen giant rat corpse. Right here is a corpse of a giant rat, and the body is all like swollen and distended. Everybody roll their what's it called in OSE? Like to notice things. I think you roll a d6 and try.
Wisdom.
Yeah, it's not called that in OSE. You roll a d12, a d6. You're trying to get a 1, but I think Darren gets it on a 1 or 2.
Got a 2.
Yeah, I did not.
I got a 2.
Okay. You've got your bow drawn and everything. You're still mumbling on your breath. I don't know what makes me your archer, blah, blah. But you're looking past the dwarf and you see this swollen rat body, and you realize this sort of squelching sound is there's something moving inside, like under the rat's pelt. Okay, like moving around under the pelt, you can see something. The rat's definitely dead, but there's like something inside that's moving around. What do you do?
Besides regret coming in here?
We haven't entered yet.
Yeah, you haven't entered yet. You're standing there looking through the door.
What do you think? It's probably some sort of vermin or something just eating its insides.
Probably.
Either shoot it, ask questions later, remove the pelt, or close the door.
I said we just close the door and go to the next one.
Says the people with more XP than me.
Hey, I died 3 times. Twice, I mean.
Yeah, every time he mentions it, it's more times. But yeah, I've died 67 times and been brought back from the gates.
We've been on 2 adventures. I've died twice. Come on.
All right, Darren, you're the one who sees this. What do you say or do when you notice it?
So, guys, there's something eating that rat pelt from the inside out. Do you want to take a look, or should we get the hell out of here?
There don't appear to be any other ways out of this room, or any treasure besides that metal.
So what if we think these were all rooms that had titles to them in this old cavern? some sort of worship rooms, some sort of temple piece.
Could be. To different deities, I guess. And this is the room that had the missing plaque, correct?
No, this one is
This isn't, or is this the ooze room?
This is Master of Dissolution.
Oh, dissolution.
All right. You guys are standing there talking about this. The squelching sound seems to be getting a little bit louder. What do you guys do?
Let's
not getting closer. Huh.
Let's get the hell out of there and take another look at one of the other rooms.
You close the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to look at the one that's opened in my area? The one that's on my side?
We're going to continue our exploration of the incandescent grottos next time. If you're watching us on YouTube, we would sure appreciate a like and a subscribe, and maybe you could even share. And if you're watching us on the live stream, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. This is 11 Foot Pole.